Welcome back to the Shake and Bake podcast. I'm here at the Hammer. Hammer, how you doing today on this training camp week?
Pretty good, not bad. I mean, we haven't been on Shake and Bake in a while, which is it's the slow season. I think this we had the Hall of Fame game, which is a snore,
It
this
was a
past
good
weekend.
game.
Yeah, what's his name looked pretty good. What's his Carson? What the hell's
Carson
his
Beck?
name? Beck. Yeah, I liked him coming out of Miami. I think he played all 4 years, didn't he? Or he got switched. I think he
No,
came
he
from another
played with
pro.
Georgia and then
Right,
got
then he
traded
came
to
over,
Miami.
but he played 4 years, didn't he?
Yeah, with Georgia or something. He was like, he's
Yeah,
old.
he's
Old guy.
25. Yeah, but listen, he's has a lot of games under his belt, and he's played against pretty good competition. He could be a decent steal in the later rounds for that team. Whatever.
Yeah, I mean, if Jacoby Briskett's not playing up to par, I mean, why not just throw him in?
I mean, Arizona's gonna be terrible. I mean, we'll
Horrible.
see what happens. That's why I don't not in love with taking not just no pun intended love in the fantasy early. I don't trust him. Plus, he's got a couple of the running backs there, Algier, right,
hmm
and Connor. So I mean,
They have Algier, Connor,
yeah, it's crazy.
they have Bam Knight, and they have one more. They have like five.
We'll forget the cut. Let's talk about our loser New York Jets. I mean, from
We
what
got
I'm hearing
training
out of
camp going up.
yeah, what I'm hearing out of camp is good things on Bailey until I think he tweaked his ankle the other day.
No,
So
little report on that. Glenn said that it's day to day. It's not nothing serious. So he's gonna be
uh,
practicing either today or tomorrow.
one disappointing thing, and not too unfamiliar to Jet fans, is they had a small scrimmage, and they said the offense struggled, and there was a ton of penalties. I mean, that's not a good sign, to be honest with you. But it's still early. But
Yeah, you
penalties
gotta
kill the Jets.
adjust.
It seems like every flag is on the Jets. I mean, the Jets. I don't know the statistic. You want to look it up. Who was the most penalized team last year? I wonder.
What was the
I'm sure the
past
Jet.
10 years?
You should look it up. I'm telling you, who's the most penalized team in the last 3 years? I'm sure the Jets are in the top three.
I'll look it up in a second. But then a little setback on Sadiq's injury. They said he's not gonna be ready till the season opener.
Yeah, that's strange. I mean, if he had hernia surgery, what are you rushing him back? Because a hernia you can re-injure pretty quickly, pretty easily, I should say. I had it done last year, and it took a while for me to heal. And the first thing the doctor said is like, don't overdo it. You don't want to re-rupture it, whatever, or re-injure it. So I don't know. I mean, I don't think you're to see him until maybe the last game of the preseason, if we're lucky.
Yeah, if we're lucky. But he'll be ready for the regular season. But I mean, he's not gonna have like reps and like training camp and all that stuff. So you never
Yeah,
know.
as long as he knows the playbook, he'll be fine.
Yeah,
I
he's
think
a
he'll be all
beast
right.
anyways.
He's a talented kid. So my concern with the Jets is Gino. Every time I see him, I think of interception.
I mean, like not like going to the scrimmage, but the other stuff, like when they did the practice and all this stuff, they said Gino's been throwing the ball well. AD Mitchell's been looking good, and
Yeah, Eddie
everyone's been
Mitchell's been
looking
really doing
decent.
well,
But I mean, it's not an actual live scrimmage; it's just like training camp.
and Garrett Wilson is always good. We know he's good.
Yeah.
Brees Hall is going to be good. Their offensive line should be pretty good. I mean, the Jets' offense, with these tight ends, Mason Taylor and them, they got talent on the offense on line, and they have tight ends. They have good receivers. They have Cooper too, right? Cooper could emerge as a
hmm
decent. I'm not saying he's going to be great in his rookie season, but he's definitely a good
Should be
receiver.
decent.
Yeah, it should be decent. So, and they got the guy Tim Patrick, right, from
Yeah, and they have
Detroit.
Brees Hall, they have Braylon Allen,
As
Isaiah
like
Davis.
Davis. Yeah.
They have weapons. You got to put the guys in the right positions. It's all in I think it's all in the offensive coordinator, what the plays they call, and
Well, I
And
got
how
some
Gino
confidence
plays.
in Reich. I think Reich's been around. I mean, he knows offenses. He knows quarterbacks. Kubiak is Klubnik. He seems like they're saying good things about him.
Yeah, I'm excited to watch the preseason games too, to see how he plays. Like
I
it's the same
hate
thing with
preseason, but I'll watch the Jets a little bit.
it's like
I
the
mean, we'll
same thing
see.
with Dart last year when they all wanted to watch him play. It's like Giants fans.
Right.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
excited to watch like some of the rookies play, like Cooper Jr.,
yep.
a bunch of other guys.
Pons. How about Pons?
I think Pons was dealing with like a calf strain. Like he barely practiced this week, but he'll like next week he should be good to go.
I don't. Bailey might not play. Right. Bailey might be out.
I mean, yeah, if he's an ankle, they might not play him, but I
They
mean, unless he's
they said he's
100%
looked good.
healthy.
He's going against my man, the Mamba. Mamba's pretty
Mamba
good.
has great thing to say about him. I've been listening. He said,
And Fashiono. They're saying Fashiono. The two ends they say are doing great. Fashiono, and they're good friends too now. It sounds like so. Bailey got beat by them. I think they had a good day against him, and then the next day he had like almost 3 sacks. So I mean,
It's
at
good. I
least he's
mean,
getting.
they're learning off each other. They're gaining knowledge of like what, um, like how to get better. So I mean, the training camp's going good. It's obviously slow, and then
What's a week from Friday, I believe. Oh, actually, I'm saying this Friday is the check game.
jet game's on Friday.
I'm pretty sure it's the 14th, 7 o'clock.
Yeah.
Pretty sure it's the 14th. I think I saw something at 7, maybe.
Probably is. I mean, the preseason
I
games
think
are
it's
all
Friday.
scattered.
They play a lot of games on Friday. I'm pretty sure the Jets are Friday.
Mhm. It says, hold on. Let me go to Ticketmaster. I have to look up their schedule. Yeah, Friday, 7 p.m. against the
Who are they
Bucks.
playing? The Bucks. Okay, Tampa Bay and Baker Mayfield.
Yeah, and
Who's
Baker's
looking?
angry too at his contract.
Future Jet?
I don't want nothing anything to do with that.
No, I mean honestly, we're not too far away from college football starting too, right? I mean, college football is going to start in a couple of weeks.
Yeah, and we're gonna see all these quarterbacks coming in the draft.
Not was it next week, Matt? I mean, today's the 10th, right? So I
I
mean,
think it's either
what?
next week or like it's like a week and a half. One of those. Because it's always
Right.
on like a Friday or like they
I am
play on.
getting right. Summer's almost over. We're getting close to Labor Day.
I know. And then fantasy starting. We got our draft soon.
Yeah, you got to start. You can want you. Joe doesn't know how to do it, but I mean, I just do that. I just pick the numbers for the computer if you can do it.
For what?
I
The
for
order?
the yeah. Let's do the order so we can do some practicing like we did last year.
I'm down. It's just we gotta figure out a way to get everyone on the same page. But
Yeah, I think everyone's pretty good about that.
I
I
need
mean,
the number one pick for Gibbs. He just got a new
yeah,
contract
we'll
and
do it. You do
Bijan.
it, and you get number one. Everyone's gonna say it's rigged. That's why I want to pick out a hat. If I get a good pick, they're gonna be like, "Oh, Jefferson's cheating." So I'm not. I want nothing to do with it.
But Bijan and Gibbs got new deals.
And so did someone else.
And
Who
Jonathan
else?
Taylor.
Jonathan Taylor. Taylor still. I respect Taylor. I really do. I mean, if I have a pick in the later rounds, we're a 10-team PPR standard, two flex, right? We're doing two flex or
Two
three.
flex. Yep.
Yeah, two flex. I mean that's why I like picking out of the hat early, so at least we can do some mocks in your position, so you get used to it.
If we want, we can talk about this.
I
I'll
think
talk
so. I
about
mean,
this.
Joe's. I mean, how's Joe commissioner? He doesn't even know football.
No, but
Uh,
it's good to see the RB market is doing well because they usually get paid like 18 mil. Like Brees, if you also look at
It's a
it too,
tough
the
position. I
the
mean, they
moves
take.
Muji has made has been unbelievable with like signing the guys early and all this other stuff.
Let me tell you something. The Mooch is amazing. He scans everything. He's like a freaking. He doesn't sleep either. He's like Trumpy. He's like unbelievable. He just
Yeah,
doesn't.
but
He's
if you see like remember when Garrett Wilson they signed him at the end of the season, they signed him. He was the fifth highest paid receiver. Now he's like the eighth or like the 10th.
right, right.
So and Brees Hall they signed him. He was the fifth highest paid. Now he's like the eighth.
I think like next year is going to be the big year for the Jets. With cap room, with 3 first-round picks. I think they have a couple second rounds too, right, Matt? I think maybe they have two
They
two
no, they have three
seconds.
first and a second, but they have
Did,
like all their other picks. Like they
are
don't
you
have
sure they
any
don't have?
like
They have another second. Was that other second this year?
no, that was this year. But they're not missing a third round like they did last year.
So they
So
got a lot of draft capital.
yeah, 100%.
And a lot of cap room. So I listen. I like what Moody's done, and I can't. I like him even better because he didn't even pick Glenn. That was picked by Woody Johnson, who's the biggest loser owner in the world. But I give honestly, I think you'd agree. I give Glenn 8 games. If they're 1-7 or 2-6, I think he's done.
I was looking at their schedule. I'll pull it up here in a second, but like they have like I'm pretty sure they can go 3-3 in their first couple of games.
That first game is huge.
Yeah, if they don't win that game, it's they're just gonna spiral into like
If they lose to Tennessee and Sala, we're in trouble. I mean, right off the bat, Tennessee's a beatable team. Who's their quarterback? They got the kid from Miami, right? Is it Cam Ward?
Yeah, Cam
So
Ward.
so they can we'll see. I mean, Jets don't really play well against rushing quarterbacks, but we'll see.
He's not like a
Um,
rushing quarterback.
but he can run though. He's got some good wheels.
Yeah, but like the thing is with Cam Ward, it's just like he tries to make like a lot of plays and then it just turns into like a lot of like interceptions or um like turnovers.
Well, who's running backs Pollard and they got Carnell Tate, didn't they?
Yeah, they did get tape, and they also had a lot of cap space, so they signed a lot of. I think the second most, they signed a good amount of free agents, but there was like a couple of Giants guys, Jets guys that they got. Remember, they got Jermaine Johnson too.
Well, also it's interesting because didn't Glenn take some shots at Sala when he got into as a coach.
Yeah, he did.
He said something like they weren't coached the right way or something like that. So
Yep.
that's kind of a shot at Salah. So Salah, Salah's going to want to kick Woody Johnson's ass and stick it in the Jets. You know what? So
I mean, I
it's
don't
good.
think the Titans like
They're not
the
that
Titans are
good.
not a great team either.
No, they're not that good. I mean, uh, you know, I mean, I hate to say it, the top bottom dwellers are going to be what the Titans,
The Browns.
the Browns, the Raiders. Well, the Browns got a decent defense. The Raiders aren't going to be that great. I don't think they'll be better, but
All right,
um,
here are
Cardinals,
here are the
Cardinals are.
Jets' the first couple of games. They play the Titans, like that's a very winnable game.
It's winnable. It's winnable. I'm not saying they're going to win, but it's on the road too.
And then next week we're home. It's the whiteout game. Did you see that jersey stuff they're doing for that game?
What are they doing?
It's like a whiteout game, so they have new jerseys, it's all white.
Oh, doing all white. Okay.
So it's like a thing, cool thing they're doing.
Well, it's a tough game, isn't it? A tough game.
They play the Packers, but Packers don't have Micah Parsons for the first like 4 weeks, and their record last year was like
You know what? The Packers are still good though. It's going to be a tough game for us to win. The Packers are
I
still a
understand
really good
100%, but
team.
I'm just saying their record without Micah Parsons is like 1-7.
We'll get an idea, Matt. I think in the first game to see like how
Yeah,
they're coached, how they're playing, let's face it, the offense has a promise, but the defense was an absolute nightmare last year. So
yeah, that's true.
we got to see what's going on with the defense. I mean, we added some good pieces with
We added a lot
Fitzpatrick,
on the defense.
Pons. We got what's his name back, who used to be with the team, the
Demario,
linebacker. What Demario
Demario.
Davis. We have Bailey, McDonald. We got to hopefully get this guy Sweat back, Sweat or Sweets, whatever his name is, on the freaking front line. Yeah, he's
He's like
hurt.
380 pounds.
Don't put him next to the Sweets. No devil dogs for that guy. But I'm saying, they need him back.
Yeah, but like the whole like remember we were watching last year and like
They
who is this
rotate a
guy? I don't
lot.
know who this guy is on the
Yeah,
defense. They have
they
a
rotate
whole
a
new
lot.
rotation.
Well, let's see if this kid Duker or whatever his name is any good. But Glenn's going to be in charge of the defense.
Yeah,
Duker's
Duker also was like the cornerbacks coach. So he's like he knows a lot about like the
and he knows
corner
Fitzpatrick
safeties.
very well. Obviously, he knows Mika.
Yes, that's why they acquired
So
him.
well, that's a
Mika's good.
good
I
thing.
like Mickey. So they said he's having a great camp too.
Listen, we'll see. If they run all over us in the first game with Pollard, and I mean, we're in trouble. So,
My
and
question is like who are the corners going to be on this team?
well, Mika, right, and Pons, I
No,
guess, right?
Mika's a safety.
That's true.
The
Mika,
corner.
say Pons, right? Stevens
I think if well Pon's going to come back from injury, but I really think he's a good shot of being the
is Stevens
one
is
of the
back
corner.
there.
They've been saying in camp that Brandon Stevens is going to be their number 2 corner.
Yeah, he was pretty good last year. I thought, right or no?
I mean,
Decent.
he's always playing behind. Like he's just like it's like DJ Reed. Remember DJ Reed? He was always behind, and then he's sprinting at the guy and then tackles him. That was
Right.
Brandon Stevens last year.
Well, at least they got rid of your boy. What's his name? Clemens. He's gone.
The Colts signed him, took a 3-year deal. I was like, what the hell's going on?
What's big? Really, what I think startles me, but it opens my eyes when I hear penalties. If the Jets start getting like 10, 12 penalties a game,
Yeah, but it's training camp and it's like the
no,
referees
I
aren't
know
even
that,
real
but
referees
but
really.
how many flags did we have last year?
And they're like fake referees.
Typical Jet guy, like we get a flag, there'll be 3 flags thrown. The other team, the same play, the other team does it, they get nothing.
It's the best.
It's
Like
like
it's like the
they
guy
throw,
gets tackled and then they wait like 5 seconds
or
and then it starts
a
raining.
late hit by the Jets. There's like 15 flags thrown in
They
the air.
start raining
It's
in on the video.
Remember that we were watching? I was like, oh my god, you could be
That
kidding me.
was the
How
Bills
many more?
game last. Was it two
How many
years
more
ago?
flags can you throw?
It was the Bills game 2 years ago, and it was the most penalized game I've in the NFL history.
Well, again, if they go into that habit, it's going to be a short tenure for Glenn.
They
He'll be
also said
done.
go back to the corner. They said Azaria Thomas, the guy they drafted third
Oh,
round
and
last
was it
year.
Alabama? Who's the Alabama guy they got?
That's Malachi Moore. They said
Ma-
he's gonna be have some
He's
like
good.
reps.
He's good too.
He put on some muscle too. He looks a lot bigger.
No, well, it's interesting. We'll do a podcast maybe a week from today, so we'll go over some of the preseason games, mostly the Jets.
But
We can
the
switch up.
Azaria Thomas guy, what's I was gonna get back to is they're gonna be their corner number 1.
We'll see. I mean, we'll have to see. I mean, that's kind of scary, but you know what? If the Jets can get a pass rush, the corners can do well.
Guess what number he is
They
too,
get
by
no.
the way.
What number 31?
He's changed his number to number 1.
No, he's Sauce.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
as
And what about
everyone likes to
fantasy?
say.
Let's switch over to fantasy. We'll beat the Jets up next week. We'll see who looks good. I don't know if I get the game here in Florida. You probably won't. You'll probably have to see who looks good and who doesn't look good.
Before we jump in fantasy, I want to just do a little stuff around the NFL. I see Aaron Donald
Hmm?
might come back. Hammer.
Rams.
Yep.
Wow. Yeah.
Well,
Then
like
Diggs
it's
Diggs
trending
went
up
to
for
what?
him.
Washington. Diggs went to the Commanders.
Yeah, and then their best offensive
Ayuk went to
lineman tore his
Frisco.
pec.
Yeah, I saw that.
And then Debo
Ayuk
signed
back
with
to
the Niners again.
Ayuk back to the Niners because uh, Ricky Pearsall's done for the year.
No, not Ayuk, Debo.
Oh, Debo. I'm sorry, Debo. Sam.
Yeah,
Didn't
Ayuk
I?
is that guy's not playing
He's
much.
done, I guess, right?
I don't know. He wants
Was
to play
it
for the
was it
Commanders, and
Debo?
they
Was
just
it Debo or Ayuk? You sure?
it was
I thought it was
Debo. Debo signed 1 year, 7 million.
back with Frisco
Yep.
because was it Purcell? Whatever he's
Pearsall
done.
is done for the season.
Wow, he's done. That's too bad. After what
But
happened
they
to
have
him
Mike
getting.
Evans too. They'll be like all right.
Yeah, Purdy's a good. Looking at the good fantasy, like there's so many quarterbacks. I'm not even looking at a quarterback. Probably the 10th round.
Yeah, well, you took Baker Mayfield in the fourth round last year.
Dumbest pick ever. No, 5th round I think it was.
That was your fourth pick, and you took
No, it
Baker
wasn't.
Mayfield.
I took Garrett Wilson in the 4th round.
Yeah, you did.
Baker, what?
I said you did. You did.
Yeah, I think Baker was 5th.
That was still a horrible pick.
That's terrible. They even said I was listening to like the fantasy. Don't ever take a quarterback in the middle rounds.
You could have
Just
took
wait. Just
Dak in like
wait.
5 picks later.
Yeah, Dak was good, right? I mean, he's decent.
Dak's always good. He throws for like 400 yards, 4 touchdowns, and a pick.
Yeah, there's so many good quarterbacks. Let someone else like your father waste his pick on Josh Allen, even though he is good because he's like having another running back.
Yeah, he gets like 40 points a game.
That's why I don't know if I love Cook. Cook's still good though.
And Jamal Adams signed with the Vikings.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, I saw that. Oh, that's an interesting camp competition between the McCarthy and
Oh my
what's his
God,
name,
it's
Kyle Murray. They say Kyle Murray's winning it.
I think he's gonna win it too.
Doesn't
I
bode
really
well for
do. I think
McCarthy.
that they said like, all right, let's let JJ McCarthy kind of like relax, and then let's use the guy that we got here, like Kyler Murray, who's taking like first team reps and all this stuff. So I really think Kevin O'Connell is gonna pick Kyler Murray.
Wow, jeez, that's pretty bad for McCarthy. I tell you that much.
Yeah, it's like
That's
it's a big fall off. I mean, last year he had 11 touchdowns and 12 picks.
yeah, he didn't do well. He's
He
a
had a
young
horrible
kid.
year.
Yep. Hey,
So I
listen,
mean,
sometimes it takes quarterbacks a long time. Look at Darnold.
yeah.
Darnold's on his what 15?
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, he's doing good. And you knew Darnold had talent. I used to watch him at USC. You knew the kid was good. I mean, and he was a pretty smart guy. But just the Jets can't freaking grow any quarterbacks. It's just crazy.
I mean, Shanahan kind of groomed him a little bit when he was the backup at San
Yep.
Francisco.
San Francisco, right?
So and then he went to Minnesota and he
He
took
got
off.
wasted in Carolina and the Jets, right? Two teams like
He
totally.
was with Baker in Carolina.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That just shows how
So
bad the Panthers are.
they're going to be a good team against Seattle.
It's gonna be
They,
interesting to watch them. I mean, they really don't have any running backs.
well, I like the kid out of Notre Dame.
Price.
Yeah,
I mean, yeah, he's gonna be their starter. I'm pretty sure they drafted
they
him in the
say he's
first
catching a
round.
lot of balls. So for a PPR fantasy, he could be a sneaky like 6th round pick somewhere around
Yeah,
that
because
area.
Charbonnet is gonna be out for
That's it. Charbonnet's out.
majority
And
of
this
the
and this,
season.
and this kid, let's just hope he can deal with the wear and tear of playing running back as a rookie. But he plays and then plus can he play every down? You know what I'm saying?
That's the thing.
In Notre Dame he was sharing carries. He was actually getting less carries than Love. So I mean Love really pretty much ran the whole ball. I mean most of the time.
Yeah, we gotta watch the
So I
preseason
mean
games too, of like see who's taking reps of like first teams and stuff.
I got this one app, this fantasy guy. It shows you all the highlights of all the training camps and preseason. Just the highlight reels because
What pick?
preseason is
What pick do you want in fantasy this year? What's your go-to pick?
You know what? I'd love to get Gibbs, but you know what? I don't. I'd like 3 or 4.
It's not bad. I don't want anything like 5 to 7.
Yeah, that's where I'll probably be. Yeah, I know, because you're in what's his name, CMC
It's like
territory.
CMC and then like same.
Nick,
I
Nick,
mean,
Nick, 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 okay, I can't say his
Najigba.
name. Nick Jigba. Yeah, he's up there. Chase will be gone probably.
Yeah. So like the first like couple picks would probably be Gibbs and Bijan the first two.
And then you have Puka and Chase.
and then Puka and Chase, and then
And then the fifth, yeah, the fifth pick is tough.
JSN,
I'm going to take probably JSN at 5 and 6. I guess you got to go with
McCaffrey,
CMC. Yeah,
and then like St. Brown's there. It's like your St. Brown.
he's a good safe pick. I don't mind having the seventh pick. I like St. Brown.
You get CD Lamb. Are you taking CD Lamb in the first round or no?
CD. You know what? I like CD Lamb, but you know what? He's got Pickens there. I mean, you know who I
That's
like?
what I'm saying. I don't
You like
like
him too.
Lamb to Pickens.
You know what? I don't even care if he's early. I like Walker on Kansas City. Yeah,
That's a good second round pick.
and Chase Brown. I like those are my two second round guys. I like.
Would
Right,
you
Chase
take a
Brown's.
tight end in the second round or no?
I wouldn't say no Bowers. I don't like. You know me. I hate tight ends. So I mean, you know what? I just Bowers is
I
special.
can't
Warren
take a
is
tight end in the
special.
second round.
I'm loading up on running backs and receivers. I'm not touching it. I'm not taking a tight end, and I'm not taking a tight end until late. Last year, I wasted a pick. I totally wasted a seventh round pick on Ingram. He was so bad, it was pathetic.
That was like a horrible pick.
That was well, tight ends. I want to abolish it. I think tight ends are a joke. You have two flex options. You want to take a tight end, play him in your flex. Honestly, there's like five good tight ends in the whole league.
Yeah, that is true.
I mean, elite. I'll say elite. I mean, there's good players out there, but then there's guys out there. Like say you take the top five, and then after that, none of the guys are like they're hit or miss. Most of the times they're miss.
Yeah, I just don't want to end up with like the fifth, like a fifth I mean, if I get the fifth pick, I'll be happy because I get JSN, but or
Yeah,
like Puka or
JSN's good.
Chase. Anything like
Yeah.
six and above is
You
kind
know
of
what,
like,
Matt? It doesn't matter. You have some guys drafting ahead of us. Who knows? What people are going to do. Like, remember David took what did he take that one
oh
year?
God, they took like 150. No, they took like Joe
That's who he lost.
Schmo.
I think every game, right?
What?
Yeah, he lost every game. I think he lost.
Yeah,
He went 0-16, didn't he?
it was a debacle.
Then he won the league. Then he came back and won the league. Then he came back and won the
He
league.
did come back and win the league that one year.
Right.
But
Yeah, he has the worst record in history,
but
and
if you
he
get
comes
like
back and
eight
win
and
the league.
nine, I mean,
Hey,
if you get 8 and 9, you could get like CD Lamb and then like a wraparound. You had like Kenneth Walker, which is would be two great picks.
yeah, that's a good
But
start,
then you have
right?
to wait a whole freaking row of
Hey,
people.
listen, let's face it. You have to be lucky too to win. I mean, you obviously picking good players is important,
Injuries.
but injuries are what
And also a
kills
great
every.
player like last year. Like, look at this. Remember Justin Jefferson? We even
He was
talked about him all day.
Yeah, yeah.
This is the
He'll be.
quarterback.
If Murray is the quarterback, he should be a lot better. Jefferson.
So
No,
yeah, like we were talking
where do
about
you
it.
put where do you pick him in the second round?
No, first round. Probably the end of the first
Where
round.
end of the first round? Yeah. Go Jefferson Lamb. Go double receivers.
Yeah, because
I
we
don't
said
know.
McCaffrey would be six, right? No. Yeah, McCaffrey would be
Yeah,
six, and then
he's. I was. Yeah,
seven
I
could
think
be St.
Jefferson.
Brown. Seven, you get
Yeah,
St. Brown, eight Lamb, and then Jefferson nine. I mean,
or 10. Depends on how
or
people
10. It
have
just
a.
depends on who's picking who, because
Hey,
you
listen,
also have a lot of.
I could let me tell you something. I could live with 10 and take Walker and Wick Jefferson. That's not a horrendous
I mean, also
start.
you got to factor in our league. We have three to four Giant fans, or even more.
Oh,
Neighbors is gonna
neighbors.
get picked.
He looks good. I think he's back from his injury. He looks
That's
pretty
what I'm
good.
saying. He's gonna get picked in the first round by them. So, uh, I mean,
They just
Jefferson
got
could be there if you get the
keep
10th pick.
Dart up upright because their offensive line, which is awful.
Oh, it was the worst thing I've ever
I
seen
mean, he
last
was
year.
getting beat up. Remember, you and I were watching the game last year. I was like, oh my God, this guy's taking so many
Well, he's
hits.
scrambling. He used to run outside the pocket and do all these things, and then he doesn't run out of
Yeah,
bounds, and then it kills him. But it's
yeah.
bad. But I mean, they got key additions this year. They have Harbaugh, new team. So I mean, it's gonna be interesting.
Who was Muji's buddy from Minnesota? Was it Minnesota? The coach is who's
Kevin
not.
O'Connell,
Yes, that's the name. There's a name to watch out for the Jets for the
hammered his
future
training
coach.
camp.
I don't. I want Glenn out of here. I'm sick of the preacher already.
Why? What did he
I,
do?
I just can't stand him. He stinks.
Did you
He's the
see his
hard.
comment the other day? He's
Listen,
like,
he better have that first game. There better be improvements. If I could watch this first game, they get beat badly and they have a million penalties. You know what? Then you know what? It's gonna be the same old Jets.
there was a comment made the other day. He's like talking about a player. He's like, go back to this game, and they were down like 40 to like 2 in that game, and he's like, this guy made
Right.
great plays. It's
He's
like,
an
what are
idiot.
you saying?
He doesn't have no clue what he's doing. If he listen, and let me tell you something. Defense better be better with him. Such a great defensive coordinator. First of all, I don't think he's a great defensive coordinator. He couldn't even coach the Lions. I mean, they had a lot of injuries, but he was horrible.
I mean, they were giving up like 30 points a game, no?
They had a ton. Remember Hutchinson got hurt.
They
He
did
was
have a
their
ton of
best.
injuries, but I'm saying before that too. Like I mean, they were decent before that.
He's the preacher.
He's just like a
Preacher's gonna be.
consistently
I give
solid
him 8
2.0.
games.
Remember we were talking about we need a guy who can like actually coach a
Hey,
team.
you know what? Solid. Not for nothing. Solid. At least turn the defense. He was a defensive guy
I'm
from
saying,
Frisco.
but like Salah's
Good.
like a team motivator. He's not a head coach.
I didn't think he. Yeah, right. He's more of a defensive coordinator. I mean, and I'll tell you, I'll give him. I'll give him one credit. The Jets' defense in their solid was pretty decent. It wasn't bad,
That's what I'm
right?
afraid
Or
of week one. Is
yeah,
if Salah really
he's gonna want.
schemes it.
Oh, he's gonna want to kill because especially Glad made fun of him or took shots at him. That's not good. And
He,
who's Glenn to take shots at anybody?
and you know, Geno's doesn't thrive in is when he gets blitzed, and Salah loves to blitz sometimes.
Well, that's where like Sadiq could come in. If they do a two tight end set, on third downs or
Mm.
something like that. Then they can keep one guy in the block and send Sadiq, on a route, as a safety route or something. But they never throw the running back.
They never. Well, that was last year with freaking what's his name?
Yeah,
Uh,
frankly, listen, and here's a big good point. I think you'd appreciate this. Frank Wright loves tight ends. He's the one who wanted Sadiq, so he uses the tight end a lot.
that is true.
So that bodes well for the Jets.
When they were
Tight
in
end
Philly,
room.
they had Ertz. They had all these players.
Who was the guy they picked up? They just picked up a tight end. It doesn't sound good for Rucker. They picked up a big
Jelani
tight end.
Woods.
They just signed like three guys, and one of them was a big tight end.
Jelani Woods.
From where?
Um,
Was
I
he
think it's on the
Raiders?
Chargers last year.
Okay, it doesn't bode well for Rucker.
Yeah, but I think they still like Rucker. Like they were talking about like Reich was talking the other day. He said Ruck's like still the captain of the room.
All right. Well, that doesn't. I don't really give a shit. Let's see what he does on Sunday. Hey, wait.
He's
What's
not
what?
gonna
What?
play.
Hey, sucks. Your brother played against him, right?
No, we play with his younger brother, but he's not like Rucker. It's like he's like your average guy. But I mean, I'd rather have Mason Taylor and Sadiq playing over him.
I don't think they're going to keep four tight ends. I'm probably going to keep three, and maybe one goes to the
Practice
practice
squad.
squad,
Yeah,
right? Something like that. I mean, they're definitely not going to carry four tight ends. There's no way.
yeah, I would
And
either.
we have to hope Lubnick makes this backup quarterback. That'd be nice.
That would be like it would make me feel nice and comfy. That I know like if Gino ever goes down, there's like a little bit of
No,
hope on
they
the other
say
side.
what the good thing about I would read between the lines. He's picked up the offense, so the kid's smart. That's the whole key. You know what I'll say. I mean, it may be before your time, but he kind of reminds me of like a Chad Pennington.
And also too, like he's not like a Dante Moore of like, "Ah, I don't want to play for this team." Like he was excited, happy.
No, he like first thing he came in, he said, give me the playbook right away." He works. It sounds like he's a worker. He's
If that
smart.
was
That's
Dante
key.
Moore, he's like, I'm going back to college.
Screw that guy. I don't even want him next year. The Jets like tanked this year. It's going to be tough to
No,
get
you can't
Manning. I mean,
tank this year. We can't do this.
no, I'm saying if they do bad, if they have another horrible season, where they win 3 or 4 games, um, Glenn's gone. What they're going to have to do to maybe
Tomlin,
entice, yes, they're going to have to get a big time coach to entice
a young guy.
Manning, a Moore or a Manning to come to the Jets. Yeah, exactly.
Or they could trade their picks for like a Burrow if they don't do well.
That's true. That is a good
Like
point.
they go
Yep.
straight for a veteran like the Rams did for
Nope,
Stafford.
that's a very good point. Or Baker Mayfield.
Yeah, but if like listen, if you trade for Baker, right, you're gonna have to extend him for $50 million a year.
Yeah, they probably
Would you
won't do
do
that. That's
that?
true. No, and you get a rookie quarterback. You get that 5-year deal, right?
That's what I'm saying. Would you trade for Baker for that 50
I
mil?
don't
I
know, but you know
wouldn't.
what? They're sitting pretty because they can either get a high end QB unless comes out and plays well. Who knows? And they don't have to worry about a quarterback, and they could trade capital. They have tons of trade capital, but like you said, they could probably get a really good veteran, for one of their first round picks.
That's what I'm saying.
Like Cincinnati, and then Cincinnati takes a young quarterback.
Yeah, and they can always trade like 2 first-round picks and a second for
No,
Burrow.
Matt, they're sitting pretty. The Jets, 3 first round picks. They have a lot of options they can do. A lot will play out this year. See how Gino does, Klubnik does. A lot can happen. Gino goes down, and then we're in big trouble.
We just need
Then we
Sweets
have
back.
Sweets. He's in the freaking. He's at
Well,
McDonald's right
Sweets
now.
is no, he had a hamstring, which is bad for a big guy.
Well, you know what? I don't like signing these big monsters. I mean,
No, they
who
traded
are,
him for Jermaine, remember?
yeah, it's I'm saying, yeah, but I just don't. You know what?
He
I
was
don't
good.
like
He was
big
good. And he's
heavy
three
get
years younger
big
than
heavy.
him.
You doing Jermaine?
No, I'm saying the trade was good for the Jets. Like we don't really have a D tackles quitting left. And
Well,
um
if he eats like 8,000 burgers a day, he's not going to play too much.
no. It's like Jerome. Remember Jerome
He's
back then?
yeah, you forget it. He's going
No,
to eat somebody.
but
Maybe
Sweets
the
is he's
football.
good. He's 3 years younger than Jermaine. He's on his rookie deal
Well, you know what we
still.
got to do, Matt. We got to make sure he's on the field in game one.
Yeah. I mean they'll
Right.
manage him.
That's
And then the
true.
Mets. What about the Mets, Hammer?
We'll switch off football, fantasy. We're good. They seem to be doing better after the trade deadline. I mean, they won what? They win four in a row.
Yeah, this is no, they've won. They swept the Guardians after, and then they
And then they
split the
won the
series
first
with the
game.
Pirates. It's they're 2-1, so they're 5-1 in their last.
Yeah, they got blown out by the Pirates. Then they blew the Pirates out. What 11-1?
Yep. They're like
Yeah,
five,
it's such a streaky season. I mean, the Dodgers lost what 7 or 8 in a row.
7 in a row, 8 in a row now.
The Red Sox won 27 out of 30. Jesus
I don't know
Christ,
what's going on there.
the Red Sox are on fire.
But you know, too, the Red Sox fired their manager after the first 2 weeks. Same with the Phillies.
Jeez.
And you know what the Mets did? They kept them.
Yeah, yeah, because the idiot Stearns is running the team. He
Boy
stinks.
genius.
He's the worst. I mean, he's just so bad. How if he keeps him for next year, I wouldn't buy any tickets for that team if he paid me.
I mean, he just tries to
You
like
agree?
be the genius on the team, and it just never works out. Like traded our second prospect and our fifth prospect
The
for.
only good thing I saw, man, I saw an article. The Dodgers are not happy with Diaz. I guess Diaz is not doing so good out
Oh my
there.
God, he's not doing it at all. Great.
Yeah, that's what I saw. I saw some like the Dodger
Velocity's down,
fans.
everything because he got hurt.
Yeah, so maybe that wasn't such a bad trade. And he got a lot of prospects, but we'll see. I mean, you know better than Mets, but I mean, that Benj, what's his name? He's
Bench and Ewing. Those are the two
it
young
seems like
guys.
those. That's what you want to build. You want to build on these young guys and keep them.
Yeah, well, Bench was like the 23rd overall pick, and Ewing was like a third round pick, and
Yeah,
he's
that's
great.
good though. That's what we need. We need a good young team, and maybe you can add a couple decent veterans. I mean, this guy can't seem. What's the pitcher they traded? I mean, he stunk.
Peralta,
Peralta, whatever his name is. Yeah, he's done.
but they traded like
Who else?
high prospects for him too. Like, what are we doing?
Yeah, exactly. He traded like the third and fourth guy in our system for this idiot, and then he trades him to who did he trade him to?
The Tampa Bay for a
The
bag
Blue
of
Jays.
chips.
Oh, Tampa Bay for their 17th prospect and 24th prospect. Nice job. That's a good job.
They did trade, which was a great trade. They traded Clay Holmes and
Yes,
Tyrone
saw
Taylor,
that.
who was hot. So they just like, all right, let's get rid of him.
Right.
Before
Yeah.
that, he
Yeah.
was horrible.
Right.
He's like a 196 average. They
Right.
traded him for their second overall prospect from the Cubs.
That's a good. That's good. That was probably a decent move.
Yeah, it was a great move. They
But
got a
the
couple
one
great
the one guy was a
prospects.
pretty good reliever, right? Didn't they trade a good young reliever?
Luke Weaver to the Pirates.
Do you like him?
Yeah, I mean, he was the best reliever in the game, but like he's 1 year left on his deal, and they got a great prospect for him.
Yeah. Now they got the guy. Who's that guy, the reliever who like celebrates after every strikeout?
Oh, Jeffrey Yan, that guy's great.
Yeah, he's gonna get beat up though. I think.
Dude, did you see him tackle the guy at home plate and he like jumped and like slammed the floor?
No, I didn't see
Okay, the
that
other
one.
day, well, his first strikeout of his like career, he jumped and slammed the floor, and then the game the other day, when they lost or whatever, I forget what it was, but he threw the pitch. It was a wild pitch. The catcher threw to him, and he literally body slammed the guy and tackled him, and then slammed the floor.
Was he crazy? This guy?
Dude, this guy is great.
Jesus
But
Christ!
it
I saw
brings
him.
the energy to the team. It's
I'm like,
it's
what is this guy doing? But yeah, I'm sure the batters aren't happy. He's like celebrating after each strikeout. Well,
no, I'm just saying
one of the
it brings
batters is
good
going to strike
energy.
out. He's going to celebrate. He's going to throw the
This team's
bat at
probably
him.
moping around or whatever because Soto's not even playing. Like they're
Oh,
moping
what do you
around.
think about? Well, you know better. What do you think about this new intern manager?
I mean, he's alright. He's like the same thing with the Jets. Remember, he just thrown him to the fire pit.
Yeah.
There's nothing he can do. I mean, he's trying his
Well,
best.
they should have a good draft pick next year.
All right, what are we doing from this draft, Hammer?
What's a football draft?
Yeah, what's good? Are we doing the hat?
Well, what do you think is the fairest way to do it? I don't care.
If you want, we could do it today. We can get the names and FaceTime and then pick out of a hat today. 'Cause
You'll do it.
I want to get my order because I want to take Gibbs number one.
Well, why don't you talk to Joe and say, why don't you put a message out on the website saying, listen, do you want us to pick out do you want us to pick out the hat and who do you want to do it? Let's see what they say.
Yeah, I'll put up because I want the number one pick.
Well, yeah, yeah, you'll fucking rob it. I mean, the only person I trust in your family to pick out of the hat is your mom.
Why not Steve?
Fuck Steve. Yeah, you know what? I do trust Steve. I don't trust you. I don't trust Mike. I don't trust David. I don't trust anybody. I don't trust your father.
Fine, we'll give you pick 10. You can take
I trust Joe Clark.
I need Jameer Gibbs.
You can trade for it. Hey, listen, you can trade positions.
Yeah, no one's making a trade in this league. All right.
I've never seen a position trade ever.
I've never seen a single trade in this league.
I trade.
Yeah, that's it.
I'm 7-Eleven. I'm open all day.
All right, we're gonna wrap it up. Shake and
All right.
bake. We'll be
So
back next week. We'll go over training camp.
let's do another Monday 11 o'clock.
We'll do training camp. We'll do the Jets recap on their preseason game.
Yep.
And if Klubnik plays, that'll be great.
Yeah, you'll have to keep watch that game because I'm sure I'm not going to get down here in Fort Lauderdale. I'll probably get the Dolphin game.
I mean, you might be able to get it. I mean, let me
I
check the
don't.
Dolphins play. Hold on.
Yeah, maybe they play Saturday. A lot of games on Friday though. I bet you. I'll probably get the
Dolphins
Dolphin.
play. Oh yeah, you're screwed. Friday, 7 p.m.
And you say the Jets are playing Tampa, right?
They play Tampa, but they're home.
I might get that game. I'm in Florida. I might get the Tampa Bay game.
No, it's in New York.
It doesn't matter. They still show Tampa. You never know.
Oh, that is true.
Right. So I could get, the only two teams I'd probably get would be,
Let me
the
see.
Dolphins
Probably
or
it's
the
on
Bucks.
CBS. I'm pretty sure. So
Yeah, I might get that game because they might get unless they put CBS Dolphins. Are they playing the same night, the Dolphins in Tampa?
yeah, Dolphins play 7 p.m.
Okay. So
But I mean, you can always go to the NFL Network.
we don't get it down here. Let's talk about that real quick. I have Xfinity, right? So last year I had the NFL channel, part of our package down here in the condo, and now it has a bar saying we know the NFL no longer supports this channel.
NFL's got to fix this streaming stuff.
Listen, on Xfinity, and then I go to the red zone, same message. This channel is not available. So there was a lawsuit, I believe, recently.
Yeah, it was actually
against the NFL about how they're just bullying the market. It's ridiculous. I mean, how much money do you need? Every goddamn owner in the NFL is a billionaire. I mean, how much money do you fucking need? It's ridiculous. So now they're gonna have to buy a freaking pack. I'm not even. You know what? I'm not buying anything. I'm just gonna. Usually, down here in Florida, I get 2 or 3 games a day. If I want to go watch a Jet game, I'll go to a bar.
Wait, so you don't have the red zone anymore?